Good indeed. What is it? If you don't mind, I wish to ask you something.
Good morning. Prosper. Yes. May I ask for you have my gratitude? Yes?
So sleepy. Why are we harvesting anything at this ungodly hour?
According to Sakaki, any crops picked before sunrise taste better.
He must have learned that from many long years of experience. Seeds of wisdom, bearing fruit for each generation.
If that's the case, I wouldn't mind sampling some of that fruit for myself.
What happened?
That voice!
It's Sakaki. We'd better hurry. Oh no.
Ah, my friends. Forgive me for dragging you all the way out here, only to witness this terrible sight.
Such devastation. How did this happen?
I doubt a human could have caused this kind of damage. A hungry monster, maybe?
As far as I know, monsters never venture this far into the village for food alone. Unless dire circumstances drove them here.
Sounds plausible. The Blight's responsible for all sorts of crazy happenings.
I'm so sorry, Ulalaka. I never imagined something like this.
No apology necessary. None of you are to blame. Still, I can't bear to leave his field in this state, especially right as he was about to enjoy the fruits of his labor. Why don't I use my powers to... No, I should refrain from that.
Hey, are you alright?
Yes, I'm quite fine.
Well, what do we do now? Even if monsters are behind this, tracking them down won't be easy.
But we can't let other fields meet the same fate. Desperate times require desperate measures. We may be forced to exterminate them.
You mustn't!
Your Elegance?
Not all monsters mean our village harm. Besides, they wouldn't enter a human settlement without a good reason.
While I don't deny that, this is a threat to our livelihoods.
Let us first explore other options. Then, and only then, will we consider extermination.
Still,
I agree with her. We shouldn't needlessly make enemies out of monsters.
Furthermore, if we provoke them, that may lead to far more disastrous consequences.
you're right. I spoke in haste. 1,000 apologies, Your Elegance.
I would also like to apologize for raising my voice in anger.
So, do we have a plan or not? We can't just leave this place a mess.
Well, some good old-fashioned elbow grease will restore the land to its former state. I have plenty of tools for the job.
If we start now, we'll be finished by sundown. Many hands make light work. You'll join us, won't you?
Yes, of course.
Phew. Now it resembles something like a field again. Though it's not quite as it was.
What you've done is good enough. I really appreciate your help. But we still need a plan to prevent further damage, and soon. If only we had an ingenious idea or two.
Would you like to suggest something?
I know a good solution. However, it may not satisfy you.
You mean what you mentioned before?
Yes, I could cast a barrier to ward off the monsters.
For a god of your caliber, that would seem like the most effective solution. However, that would force us to depend on you even more than we already do. Thus, it's a less than ideal solution.
Yes, I understand that.
What if we set up a device to drive monsters away? Something with a scent or noise they hate.
Ah, so we use the monster's own nature to our advantage. An intriguing proposition. Still, it has one fatal flaw. We'd need someone intimately familiar with their behavior.
You're right.
I know something that might help us.
Do you really?
A small patch of white flowers grows around the foothills. Monsters tend to avoid them, as if repelled by their scent. They bloom in great numbers. I think a floral barrier around your field may prove useful.
White flowers, huh? I probably pulled them out along with the weeds while tending my field.
And without that fragrance to mask the smell of your crops, the monsters waltzed right in.
That seems worth a shot. Let's pick as many of those flowers as we can and replant them around your field.
Good idea. I'll do that later today. Then we can all rest easy tonight.
Great. I'll stop by tonight for a quick patrol, just to be safe.
Allow me to accompany you. But I must admit, although I proposed this plan, I can't guarantee it will actually work.
Don't beat yourself up. You gave us a reason to act, and we won't lose anything just by trying it.
Right.
I'm sorry about this. I didn't mean to keep you up so late.
Don't be. This was my idea, and I will see it through to the very end.
Hey, look! Aren't those monsters over there?
Indeed they are.
I've never seen them come so close. They must be awfully eager to eat my crops.
But they've stopped advancing. Maybe the flower scent is too much for them.
They're retreating! It actually worked!
I rarely see those flowers around here. To think they hold such incredible power.
Still, why did monsters enter our village in the first place?
The consequences of the celestial collapse extend far beyond our borders. They must be struggling to find enough food.
I was so fixated on our own problems that I never stopped to consider theirs. Even at my age, I still have so much to learn. Thank you very much, Lady Ulalala. I'm so grateful for your help.
Please, I was only fulfilling my divine duty.
Well, it's far past our bedtimes. Let's all get some rest.
You sure look happy.
Because we managed to solve Sakaki's problem. He seemed overjoyed. Furthermore, I feel like I finally understand what it means to live as Ulalaka.
I'm so glad to hear it. That's been on my mind a lot as well. I was worried that my words had just made things worse.
I would not be who I am now without those words, though they forced me to engage in a great deal of self-reflection.
Sorry about that.
Don't apologize. I'm grateful that you gave me the opportunity to change.
Well, you're always helping me out, so I'm glad that I could return the favor for once. For the sake of our village, let's work toward an even brighter future together.
What did I feel just now?